Welcome to another segment on The Buzz, where I will be showing you how to create some holiday sparkle through some simple display tips and ideas. Of course, this season is about creating a magical and exciting shopping experience for all your customers. Your store must look its holiday best throughout the busiest time of the year. As you start planning your Christmas installation, you might like to consider implementing some of the ideas and tips that I'm going to share with you today. I am standing here in the Woodland Noel theme, one of the many that you will see in our showroom when you visit. It's one of my favorites. I love the serene and tranquil ambiance of this theme. I'm pleased that many of you have enjoyed the displays in our showroom, and my goal is to really get you to think about what you can do differently this season to make your display vignettes look new, fresh, and exciting. It's true that we are all inspired by the creativity of others. We grab the ideas that inspire us and we run with it. We make them into our own creations in hopes that they will inspire someone else. I'm pleased that we at Giftcraft inspire you. I've had quite a few requests from many of you visiting our Giftcraft showroom asking me to do a segment on some of the Christmas displays that were created. You have been asking for specific things such as the suspended wreath, the Christmas tree, and the fireplace, and we'll talk about that today. So let's get started. Wreaths are extremely versatile, and that's why I love working with them. I wanted to suspend the wreath from the ceiling and decorate it according to the different themes. You can really be as creative as you want. When displaying your wreath this way, it's most effective when it is placed above a featured display. Don't forget that the wreath should reinforce the theme featured in the display below. I love how it really makes you stop and take notice. Displaying the wreath like this does a few things. It creates interest, it adds height and draws the eye upward, and it also allows you to hang product. But the best part, it's super versatile. If you choose to leave it up after the holidays, why not decorate it in a seasonal theme? Or decorate it for a promotional event in your store? Or how about decorating it to celebrate a special event like an anniversary? The possibilities are endless. Here's how it's done. You'll need a 36-inch plain wreath and wind the lights in yourself, or better yet, purchase a pre-lit wreath. At the back of your wreath, add a metal grid. Use heavy-duty wire to secure the grid to the wreath, attaching it to the metal wire form in the body of the wreath. Ensure that it is secured in several areas around the form. This will allow you to be able to hang beautiful statement ornaments, garlands, etc. Divide your wreath into thirds, and in those areas add about a 2-foot length of 40-pound monofilament line, also known as fishing line. Tie a knot securely to the metal form of the wreath. When the lines are secured to the 3 areas of the wreath, you will now gather the 3 lengths and knot them together securely at the ends. Ensure that the wreath will hang evenly. Now you can secure to the ceiling. If your ceilings are quite high, just add an additional length of monofilament line and hook it to where the 3 lengths meet on the wreath, and then on the other end to attach to the ceiling. Now it's decorating time. Gather the materials that you want to add. In this case, I added some of our product here at Giftcraft. I have picks, berries, fallen large twigs and branches that I picked up in the woods. These natural elements add to the overall ambiance of this vignette. Ensure that the wreath is full. If it doesn't have enough product, it will look weak and won't get the attention it deserves. If you choose to have a snowy wreath, just spray some snow in a can. A word of caution, use this product with a very light hand. By the way, in case you're wondering how high the wreath should hang, that will be determined on what you decide to display on the table below the wreath. Here are some other examples of the suspended wreath in our showroom. There is also a spring version just to show you the versatility. You can see how displays under the wreath really do create an overall presentation that really does leave a lasting impression. Now let's talk about the Christmas tree. Choosing the right tree can really make a big difference. As you look at the product that is featured in this vignette, the obvious comes to mind. There's definitely a real outdoor theme happening here. Having purchased this tree with branches that are already generously flocked makes this tree prominent. I love how the snow encourages each ornament to really stand out. To give your tree a lovely luminous effect, think about using clear bulbs that disperse a bright light. I like sticking with clear lights so that it really doesn't conflict with the ornaments, their colors, and the shapes that I'm showcasing. I want the customers to notice the ornaments, not the colored lights. By the way, maybe I should let you in on an industry tip. How do you tell if you have blank spaces? Well, step back from the tree and squint to see if you see any dark holes. Reweave as necessary to fill in the blank holes, then step back and recheck your handiwork. Once the lights are to your satisfaction, now you can begin placing the ornaments on the tree. In this segment, we have included a link which will assist you in lighting your tree properly. I really love introducing natural elements like large branches and twigs, and if you like, you can add a little bit of that snow in a can to the branches for a wintry effect. Do you use tree skirts? There are so many options out there for you. In keeping with the Woodland Noel theme, I chose to use burlap loosely draped around the base of the tree. This is another opportunity to be imaginative and creative. Take a look at these two fabulous examples. Place your tree into a beautifully detailed urn. I love how elegant and sophisticated this looks. It's just gorgeous. Now this one is all about having fun and being playful. I love the use of the large presents. How creative is that? Now let's focus on the next element in this vignette, the fireplace mantle. The holidays, especially Christmas, is the perfect time to break with tradition and create a truly eye-catching mantle design that your customers will love. This year, think outside the box and create a truly unique fireplace mantle using unusual, unexpected materials. Our Woodland Noel theme mantle is just that, a little unexpected. Keep in mind that it's very important that the style of fireplace is conducive to the overall message in your vignette. You would be sending mixed messages if this were a painted white classic fireplace. Long, skinny birch branches flank either side of the fireplace and creates an area on the mantle that allows a perfect spot to feature our deer. The area also allows for the placement of a wreath. Adding some snow and pine cones adds to the overall woodland feel. Yes, it's been done time and time again, but the addition of garland across the front mantle is in keeping with tradition. You don't have to use it, but I personally love seeing a mantle all decked out. Some themes and styles dictate whether or not you need the extra embellishment on a mantle. In the Woodland Noel theme, it's just right. The garland gives you an opportunity to showcase ornaments, picks, and swags. Don't just hang the garland, create some movement and interest. Be creative. Remember, it doesn't have to be symmetrical. Why not have one end cascading to the floor? Just experiment. The snowshoes are a prop that really complements the Woodland Noel theme. You can add a well-used rugged wooden toboggan. It would fit in beautifully. The addition of the birch bark logs in the firebox area fills the space nicely. Incorporate some greens and berries for an additional color. Adding another level in front of the firebox by adding a small bench or chair again contributes to the cozy factor. Experiment with different furniture pieces. You'll see how your eye will travel through the entire display based on the placement of product and props. Creating impressive displays are a must for the Christmas shopping season. It's your once-in-a-year opportunity to really attract your existing and potential customers into your store to ensure that they find absolutely everything on their gift-giving list. My hopes are that I have inspired you and that you are able to incorporate some of these ideas and make them your own. Whether you decide to do something really different with your wreath, maybe go all out on your mantle, or discovering that the squinting trick really does work, remember that it's really about allowing yourself to be creative, to enjoy the experience, and to finally welcome your customers and have them benefit from and experience the celebration, the fun, and magic that you have created for them. Till the next buzz, happy displaying.